If you look at the Texas Panhandle on a map, you can see its geographic isolation from other metropolitan communities, other larger areas. And that has bred historically an independent pioneer spirit and just a resilience of the people who live there to do for themselves and for the region. The Amarillo Area Foundation serves the top 26 counties of the state of Texas. So we have 10% of the state's landmass and 2% of its population. 400,000 people live in that nearly 30,000 square mile area, and about half of them are in Amarillo and the rest are in rural communities throughout the Panhandle. There's a trend toward out-migration as the older population ages and younger kids go away to college. They don't necessarily come back to the region, and so some of our small communities are shrinking. We do have many elderly, widowed landholders who have no children or few children, and so they have vast wealth, not in monetary value, but in land value, that we think about the implications of that if that land is sold to out-of-region ownership and how that might change the complexion of the community. The Center for Rural Entrepreneurship engagement with the Amarillo Area Foundation was to conduct a transfer of wealth study. And for us, it quantified in very real terms what the opportunity was before us to change the trajectory of where our region and our communities were heading. And the staff at the center, because of their extensive work with rural communities, they understand rural dynamics. One of the results of the transfer of wealth study for us has been a community development philanthropy initiative for a couple of our rural communities that we've been piloting. We are, with the center's help, coaching community volunteers who know their community better than anybody to use that transfer of wealth data to think about what their community could look like with an endowment for the benefit of community. And we have so many rich resources in the Texas Panhandle, in the people and the culture and the built assets that are there and the natural assets that are there, that us having a different conversation about those forms of capital at the foundation as well as with the communities that we serve helps us all to see our resources a little bit differently.